Alright guys, how's it going? I'm the Crown Fiend, and today we're doing the What If podcast. I've brought on a newcomer to the What If scene, and we're going to go a little bit back and forth and kind of just ask each other questions. We got some topics here to go through. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you the man from down under, the boxing champion of kangaroos. This man walked up to a kangaroo, punched it so hard in the schnoz, he knocked it flat out. We got the king of Underworld.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on this podcast, as well as thanks for joining me as well. And today we have got quite a few topics to talk about. And we're also going to be talking about our channels, what we like, and just general fun shit like that. So,
yeah, I kind of had some fun with that intro.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I just hope OBS didn't fuck up.
I really hope so too. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I hope so too. But I'm gonna let Underworld go ahead and talk about his channel first. He's gonna tell you what he's up to. He's only been on this for a day, and he's already got over 50 subs. So that's actually kind of crazy.
Yes, well, as you guys would obviously know me as the King of Underworld. I almost fucked up my own name, which I don't know how I do. But I decided to change it because, well, it's much easier to roll off the tongue than Prince Noctis 217, and I don't even know why I did that in the first place. But talking about my channel is that I'm going to be looking into doing what ifs, possibly future collaboration with other people, as I've got friends like obviously the Crown Fiend, the one and only. We've also got
Of course.
And a person who's not here right now, but probably would be in the future if we ever do another one of these podcasts, is...
We definitely will be doing more of these podcasts. Yeah. So get ready, people. This is the What If podcast, where anybody in the What If scene is welcome to come on. I don't discriminate. You could be big YouTuber, small YouTuber. I don't give a fuck as long as we're here to have fun.
Yeah. Well, we all know we just here to talk about anime titties, but I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the moment, I have only just released my first video, which you should go check out, of course, but bit hard to find my channel at the moment. Yes, I'm looking forward to doing more What If parts, as well as looking into future content, such as possibly games in the future, manga chapter reviews, live readings. Possibly, I've been told I have a good voice for this, but I tell them no, and to get back in the closet. But they just keep coming out. Yeah, so that's pretty much my channel in summary. I just hope to have fun on this, and well, I'll flip it back to you, Crown, because I think you want to talk about your channel as well.
Yeah, so basically, those of you who do follow me and know what my channel is, yes, I am a What If channel, but we about to be doing some different shit. We're about to be rolling out the Persona 4 gameplay, coming possibly either this week or the end of this week. It's gonna happen this week regardless. I've been putting it off for a little bit just because I've been busy, but I'm finally about to sit down and record that shit. So hope you guys get ready for that, because that's gonna be a lot of fun for me to go through. And I'm already getting Citrus setups for the 3DS emulator. We're gonna go through SMT4 Apocalypse, Devil Survivor 1, Devil Survivor 2. Get ready. We about to have some fun in this. So, yeah, we about to be bringing some gameplay, and we're about to be doing a lot more of these podcasts. We're going to either have Underworld's going to be back next week with potentially, What If Finisher if he's down for it. We talked about doing this a few times before, but also Hollow Panther. And just another thing I want to bring up real quick, you guys who are kind of rude to him, like, I understand he is new at this. Like, he's not getting like up there with a whole lot of experience. Like, I do like to do these collaborations, and it's just like whoever I feel like can help me have the most fun on something, that's who I'll do a collab with. Because end of the day, I'm here to have fun. I hope you guys have fun with my content. And that's really all that matters is if you're having fun with the video. But that doesn't like give certain people permission to go and be rude in his comment section. Like yeah, he did like miss speak a few things, but he also corrected that. So you gotta give him props for that.
Yes.
Like, don't just go and attack new people or even older or bigger what if YouTubers or any YouTuber in general just because like we misspeak on something because we have a lot of stuff in our heads planned and even though we do write it out most of the times like still it's not easy to remember everything.
Mm.
So just please be patient with us. We are trying and he will get better over time. So I'm just asking you guys to please be patient with these people because like we're all people at the end of the day. We're not machines. We can't just keep doing this on and on and on. But it's tough out here. But only stronger survive. We're gonna see what happens. But I do like to give people that I think produce good content a bit of a boost here or there, or just try to get them more exposure because honestly, like it's just fun for me to do, and it just leads the door open for so many more fun videos down the road, and it's just a great feeling to get to meet all these people. But that's pretty much my channel update and uh, deal. Look out for more gameplay, some reviews coming out, and these podcasts are either going to be on every Monday or we might push it back to like every Saturday. So we don't know yet.
Yes. Very well said again, Crown. Yes. We are. Me and Panther obviously have just started releasing new content, and obviously there's going to be a lot of mistakes. He has a bit of a stutter, which you'll work through in the future. And I'm no exception to it because I often do a lot of pausing in my videos. And just to tell you guys, my first video was all scripted, and Crown has seen that script, and it is absolutely bloody massive. But I'm trying to.
Fucking 5 whole pages. Gosh damn, man.
4,000 words, 5 pages long, and a lot of hours went into that because I wanted to give everybody the best in-depth experience because I want to just not give someone a power and think what I think what will probably happen. I want to give them a story based around how these powers came into existence. I want to have its own universe into why. So I like to give a very in-depth story, so that's why a lot of words were needed and a lot of time was taken. So, but I'm not always going to read that script because I'm very bad at reading scripts. So this was my attempt at trying to keep on track, and I do thank all of you for supporting me with that, especially on my first video. It's definitely very tough to try and face up against many people watching my videos. And hell, we were making a joke before I got my first dislike on my video. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I got my first dislike.
Yeah, don't just wait. You'll have your own little hater following you around like I do on my video. Video's not even up for a fucking minute, and I already got a dislike on it. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for showing up. No, move along.
But I'll tell you now, you're gonna that's how you know you truly made it, or like you truly have somebody who's a fan out there, because they will be the one that follows you to all the videos and hates them. Yeah,
I love having haters, and even the ones that comment, I fucking love it. It's funny to me.
Yeah, I find so too. But being negative towards other people for just trying to do something is not what I find okay or good at the same time, because I don't really have much experience to talk about because I've only been on this damn thing for a day, but I've been behind the scenes with Crown for a very long time, talking with him and interacting with him through his Discord.
Yeah, like this guy's been here since smoker days, people. Like you all of you OGs know like how long Smoker was. Like, yeah, he was here during Smoker. So this guy, he's been behind the scenes, and like he's already heard like the people that are coming out and creating their own channels. They've been with me behind the scenes for a very long time, and like they know about like future what ifs I've already got planned for the next 6 months. So. Like, we've already discussed this, and like they've told me what ideas were bad and which ones were good. So literally, like if you don't have people that can help, like tell you, man, that's a bullshit idea, and you have to find out the hard way. Like, yikes, yeah. I'm lucky enough to have people who will sit down and let me brainstorm. Like, because it's not like I don't have any ideas. No, my problem is I have too many ideas. I want to do too many things with the what if. I need people to check me on that, or you'll have like a whole 50-part series going on. I ain't trying to do a 50-part series. I'm starting to get burnt out when I hit 4 episodes of a series.
I feel you, because I'm now living up to the expectations. I need to make my episode 2, which is coming along. It is. It's a bit slow because I am still in high school, so I need to. I'm focusing on my schoolwork first and foremost. Because YouTube is just a fun thing that obviously Crown is supporting me through, which I definitely thank him for, and everybody else. So just be.
I have read this script for part 2 so far. Like, let me tell you, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be good.
Yes, and so just please be patient with me, and you'll be getting more of the good stuff that you liked. It might not be as thorough as the first script, because I'm trying to work without a script, because I find that stuff that comes from your imagination instead of writing it down on hard paper sounds a lot better. But all of that script was written out within a day, because I just had it. I'm like, you know what? I got up at 3 a.m. I couldn't go back to sleep, and I just had a spark of passion, and that's where it led me. And sometimes you need that passion to come to you before you can make something.
You really do be like that sometimes. Like, anyone who just tells you like, "Oh, you don't need passion," bullshit. You need passion for everything you do in life. If you don't have a passion for something, you're gonna hate it. And why do something you hate when you can do something you love?
Well, I can't tell you that with all the homework I'm getting. Fuck.
Oh, shit, man.
I'm doing quadratic equations because I'm in the Smarties math class, but I'm a dumb shit.
Man, I was a fucking. I was really smart in school. I still am. I'm really smart. I just always chose to do the dumb student classes so I could slack off in class.
So, kids, what we learn is do not slack off, otherwise you might be stressed making a YouTube video later on.
No, I'm good. Like, I'm getting my shit ready for college. So
yeah. So that is one. So that's definitely what we are, and we should be.
Lessons learned though, kids. Like, don't slack off in school like I did. Only if you're smart enough to slack off are you allowed to. It's a privilege for the smart people. And don't try to be an overachiever like King of Underworld here. He's regretting that now.
What do you mean, man? You're like, bro, you should put that out, because let me tell you, I've had this
Oh no, I'm talking about your advanced classes.
Oh no, that is just me trying to get what I want, mate. Imagine trying to be a biologist in the future, but you don't know how, like, I don't know, an onion makes an apple or some shit like that. I have to know everything.
Trust me, I know. I have a friend that's a biologist.
That shit's hard.
Yes. Oh, trust me. I've stayed up on phone calls with her while she was doing her homework. Like, yeah, man, like, bless her soul. Like, she's got her own channel, but it's to help her deal with the stress of that. So I'm telling you now, you need this.
Anyway, I'm heading up to need it.
Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much our intro. So it's time to get on to the topics. This is going on way too long. But fuck it, we're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. We jotted down a few ideas. We didn't go into it fully, but we just went, you know what? A few things to talk about, fuck around, have a good time.
We literally wrote these topics down like not even a minute before recording this.
Yep, all me. But to get into our first slapdash topic, what are potential what if ideas that people can expect in the future, or what do the current ones hold?
Ooh, okay, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, so depending on whose channel you're watching this in, it's gonna be on both of our channels, but uh, yeah, so it just depends. If you're watching this on my channel, yeah, get ready. It's about to get a lot darker. Like people asking me for Naruto. I'm like, if I do Naruto, I'm doing Naruto my way, and that's how the collab was going. Cause like me and Hollow, we were talking about doing a collab for a while, and it was supposed to be done with Finisher, but timing didn't plan out on the day we were supposed to record, and we're like, shit, we need a video. All right, uh, Naruto and Sasuke and MHA. Fuck it, let's do it. That's pretty much how that idea came about. I literally just made the whole fucking story off the top of my head in like 5 minutes. We got on there to record. We had everything planned out, and we were going through there, and like so. We were lucky we had some good conditions to record in because if you don't know, like Hollow's mic, it's not the best. But you know what can you expect? You know, like he's just starting out. He ain't got anything really solid or really good yet, but he will in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it was just a blessing that it turned out as good as it did. The editing for me was hell because I edit all my videos and like all the collabs that we tried to do. I try my best to edit those because I want it turning out the best way it can. And I'm just really superstitious, so that's why I don't send videos off to editors or none of that because I like to do it myself to make sure it's exactly what I want it. So, but for what if ideas that are coming, like besides Kaiju Quirk, we're gonna have a three-parter for what if Natsu had Destroya. I'm finally going to do like a Fire Force with what if Shinra had Godzilla's powers? Which that's probably just gonna be a one shot or two shot, to be honest.
I don't think you can really do much when you got motherfucking Godzilla on your team.
No, like if Shinra had Godzilla, everything would go so much easier. You'll see when that comes out. But outside of those, which probably gonna get pushed back, to be honest, or maybe not even see the light if I'm not feeling them. Because before I do anything, I make sure that I'm gonna feel these ideas and make sure that I get pumped to make more of it. If I don't get that feeling, then I'm just gonna scrap the idea.
Quick question about your sorry to interrupt, but quick question about your Fire Force. Is Shinra going to be a third generation, or is it going to be a mix of a third and second generation Fire Soldier? Because Godzilla can absorb fire and radiation as well in some movies.
He's gonna be a new fourth generation.
A man bringing the heat.
Oh, he's gonna bring more than the heat.
All right.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And that should get them in their heads.
Yeah, there's also one more series I want to put out there. This one is a definite coming because I'm feeling this, and this is gonna be so fucking dark. Characters you think that are gonna be saved, they're not. Characters that you think are gonna survive will not. Characters you think will be a certain way are not. That is, what if Deku was a ghoul? Coming soon. Just as soon as Green Goblin and Magneto finish, we bringing the heat of what if Deku was a ghoul. And that's pretty much all I'm willing to share with you guys right now. Just know like there might be a what if collab in the future with me and Prince. with something Fate related. Hint, hint, nod, nod. Fate Zero, for all you that know, you know. Like, avenge the rage of the man who was betrayed. All I'm gonna say, if you know who I'm talking about, you know. But I'm gonna turn it right back over to Underworld. Like, what else that they can expect from you, newbie? Like, come on, like, don't keep me in suspense. I want to know.
Well, as you all know, I already told you that the second part is definitely coming. I have been looking at some more what if ideas. Some are some I reckon are almost set in stone. I just need to work out the logistics of them. But I have also got more than one what if possibly going to be coming out. It might be in the next, it might be by next week. It might be, who knows? But depending if I have enough free time, you might be seeing more than one if getting released. So,
Hey, that's some excitement. Any hints as to what the topic might be?
ooh, no, I reckon I have a. I'll give you a little bit of one. What's the best way I can describe this without spoiling it too much? It's something to do with science and magic.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Let's keep that a little bit of a secret for now. I know what you're doing for, so yeah. We'll keep that a little bit of a secret. Oh shit, yeah. For those of you who are wondering, what if Ed was a demon summoner like Edward Elric? For those of you that don't know who Ed is, but Ed from Fullmetal Alchemist, yeah, that's coming. Also, I forgot to mention that one. Like that one is coming, and that one's actually it's gonna be interesting. Like, yeah. But that's all I got to say on that topic.
We got some suspense going on here.
Oh yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. Now.
So what?
Yeah.
What's our next topic now?
Now,
Like,
I think we should just take a break from the topics for a bit and just talk about animes we've been watching recently that we enjoyed.
oh yeah. Like, oh shit, I've really been enjoying Horimiya. Like, I really do enjoy that one.
I read that shit since the manga, and I've been waiting for that to have its anime adaptation. That and Shin Megami
Man,
Tensei.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it right now.
Oh man,
I can't wait for the episodes no more. I went to the manga.
I know that shit is amazing. What is it on like?
I love
It's on
it.
its 7th episode or 8th episode now this week.
9.
9. Oh fuck! I stopped catching up on it because I was just trying to catch up on some of the other animes I'm watching. Like
Every Saturday. Last episode came out yesterday.
Oh yes.
It's every Saturday for American time. So
Between that and Shin Megami Tensei, that is a lot of excitement. That I was glad that got released in 2020 because for some people who don't know what Shin Megami Tensei is, it's an isekai, but it is one of the best isekais ever written. Like it's one of the best ones out there.
Shit. Shin Megami Tensei is an isekai, motherfucker. No.
No, sorry, I might get the title wrong, but I might have to search it up. But there was a anime that had a similar thing. It's an isekai. I think it's called the Jobless Worker's Reincarnation. I think is what it's called. But basically, it just follows the story of a boy called Rudius Greyrat who has recently been reborn after being killed in an accident, which is as typical as like a white girl on the side of the street because it's an isekai, so you can't be too original. Especially with how they die.
Yeah.
Raccoon, thank you very much.
Yeah. Between Horimiya and Dr. Stone season 2, I've been loving Dr. Stone season 2. Senku is my boy. Like I'm sorry, but Senku's not my favorite. My favorite is actually the fucking colossal idiot musclehead fucking Taiji.
Taiji just radiates the chat energy, but he's too kind to just like force it on you.
For real, like the man. I was kind of mad whenever he wasn't all that prominent in the later half of season 1. I'm glad they're making it up like right now because I fucking love Dr.
My
Stone.
boy.
Yes, we are men of culture.
Yes. And as you can see on my screen currently, and I think on, well, probably on our Fiends as well, we have,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, we've definitely got Senku as my character because I'm known, well, I'm pretty much known as the mad scientist slash maniac of the group sometimes.
He really is. He really is. I don't know. You and Chrono, right? Yeah, it's a tie between you and Chrono.
He's definitely gonna be like,
But Chrono's mad.
no,
Chrono's just mad for mad sakes. Like,
God, yeah. Between that man and his damn yandere, I wouldn't be surprised he's mad.
his fucking yanderes and his warhammer.
Purge the heresy.
Oh, the heresy of it all.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, you guys should already know. Like, I'm the Fiend. I'm rocking my boy Demi Fiend. Which Atlas, when are we getting SMT3 Nocturne HD remaster? I've been waiting all this time. Like, just drop a release date and I'll be happy. Give me the release date now, you
We'll
fools.
have a happy Fiend when that happens.
I will be a very happy Fiend. You will get a video of me just like it'll be a 10-second video. You'll see the release date and you'll just hear me yell. So I recommend not watching that with headphones.
Just like, you got Liquid Critical to go, whoa!
Oh, I will pull a fucking moist critical on that shit. Yeah.
Just feel like, whoa! Just channeling the energy of the Fiends.
Oh, for real. When that comes out, like you already know, it's gonna be a playthrough day 1.
Oh yes, I cannot wait to see that. Oh, speaking of playthroughs,
You get ready to see me die a few times.
I've heard that game is pretty difficult.
You can die 20 times on the tutorial alone.
Yeah, I might have to get if I have the other game, I need to get my big boy boots on.
Oh, trust, there is no better entry to Shin Megami Tensei. If you can beat Nocturne, you can beat SMT4 and SMT4 Apocalypse with ease. If you can beat Nocturne. Nocturne is a notorious game. No autosave. You have to manually save for the saved account, but only at save points. You need to manage your HP. You need to make sure that you have the right party of demons. You need to make sure that you're actually leveling them up. And this is a big no. Never fuse off the first pixie you get. And make sure you keep her from evolving into high pixie. Because if you keep her through the end of the game, you will be rewarded. And she will become one of the best demons in the entire game if you keep her. I'm not gonna spoil like what will happen. All I'm gonna say is you just watch. Just watch.
Yes, watch.
Because gosh damn it. I'm gonna die so many times on that game. I already know. I can already see it coming. You guys will see me rage when I fight Mott. Gosh, I am not looking forward to that fucking Mott fight. God, I'm not looking forward to that.
God, I can't imagine. By the way you describe it, it's going to be hell on earth just trying to play that game.
Mott can literally increase his number of turns while on his turn.
What?
And he can constantly remove all your buffs and debuff you and heal.
Oh, that is not yeah.
No. That is some bullshit hacks. That is what that is.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's hacks there. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, speaking of playthroughs, like I say, look out for my Persona 4 Golden playthrough coming this week. Like I've been slacking on it, and I know that's my bad. but it'd be what it be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
my channel's also probably going to be going into games in the future, maybe after I release more what ifs, but I'm definitely not going to be the what if guy, as we've been talking about.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be continually known as just the what if guy. No. But you guys might want to look out for me and him competing against each other in speed throughs.
Oh yes. Well, I don't know if the audience might be too much into Pokemon, but they're gonna love it by the time I'm done.
Oh, for real? Like, we should have like certain rules where we have to pick different fucking starters.
Oh, like we usually just do like a Nuzlocke race, see who wins.
Oh yeah, we should do a fucking Nuzlocke. That's gonna be, ooh, that is gonna be. Obviously, we'll cut out our grinding, but yeah, that's gonna be fun in and of itself.
Here's the thing, even though you are the king of the fiends, you're not the king of Pokemon. I think I can solely claim that title. I played. Oh,
No, but I'll kick your ass at Digimon.
oh, I said Pokemon, not Digimon.
I said I'll kick your ass in Digimon.
I'll kick your ass in Pokemon.
That there is no doubt. I dropped Pokemon for a hot minute and just recently picked it back up.
Yeah, you could name any single Pokemon. I could tell you their type, what region they originate from, and if they have any pre-evolutions or evolutions.
Comment section, you heard the man. Go ahead, drop that shit in the comments.
Oh, you really want to challenge me? You want to challenge?
The Fiend is not challenging you on Pokemon. The comment section is challenging you on Pokemon.
You see.
But you don't challenge me on SMP. I don't challenge you on Pokemon. That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was because I don't know if you noticed halfway through, but
I mean, I'll probably cut this part out. If I don't, sorry, audience. Here, listen to my amazing voice right now. I'm just joking. It's not amazing. It's not that amazing.
Oh, so Dreamboat is finally given out.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. This entire time I was eating and fucking around.
Same. Like I said, we just fuck around on here.
Hey, we're YouTubers, but we basically do this shit for fun. So don't expect like we must be wearing suits while doing this, and we must be using the utmost courtesy. Because
I don't like wearing suits in general. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even wear a suit to my wedding.
just so you rock up with like just rock up with a t-shirt, just like yeah, you're marrying this. That's what you get.
I roll up in a fucking muscle shirt, a jacket, some black pants, and boots. That's what you get.
I could totally see you riding a motorbike.
Ah, my guy. What you hear is what you get. Like, I can't say more. I'm not like one of those people that's just like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Nah, I like to chill. Don't mess with my vibe, man. Don't kill my vibe.
Like people just like ask me things like I got like a sign above my head. It's like does that sign say I give a damn? Like no. It's like well I don't.
No, the only thing that'll actually get me kind of serious and heated is when either my friends come like under some type of bullshit that shouldn't have happened, or people try to talk shit about my family. Like, those are the only two things that'll. Yeah, even that is a bit of a stretch right there, man.
I don't know.
But no, waifus, we get kind of we get kind of excited. It's not heated. It's just like excited. We call each other a bitch. We call each other all that shit. But no, Melissa Shield, best my hero girl. You can fight me on that.
No, boy, we already had basically a verbal fight yesterday about that, so.
The video that'll never see the light of day.
Well, I think there was something said where you like cannot be ever released to the audience, and
I mean, I still want it to be released. You know what, people? If you go to Underworld's channel, link in the description below if you're on my channel, if you get that man's video to 100 likes, we will drop the unreleased tier list waifu video. Like crap, like poor audio or not, like we don't care. We'll drop it for you.
oh god damn it, this is gonna happen.
I don't think they can do it. Do you?
I hope not. Like I'm not doubting the power of the fiends or the citizens of the underworld, but I do not want that shit to be released. It is so bad. Oh,
Okay, come on, my fiend army. This is what we were made for. Rise up. We are over 5,000. I just want 100 of you to go over there and like his video. Actually, 99 of you guys, because I'm gonna like the video.
oh,
Follow the Crown Fiend,
oh.
my fiend, and let's get this man 100 likes on this video. So he has to drop that tier list video.
I'm just thankful I'm not monetized because otherwise I would be demonetized. Probably be age restriction have my shit taken down.
I'm just letting you guys know there's a high possibility that video is going to get age restricted by Mama and Papa YouTube.
Oh.
It's gonna be so funny, but it's fine. You're in your early days. It's not like you're making money on this right now.
Yeah.
It's not like you have ad sponsors. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a handful of videos that are absolutely ineligible for monetization.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with how gruesome you go on some of your stories. And
I mean, Rain. What if Deku was Rain Part 1 is ineligible to be monetized? So.
Yes.
They didn't like that I crushed Inko in a car.
They didn't like the whole compaction method.
No. All of the Lucifer videos are pretty much just not. They're dead in the water at this point.
Oh god.
Like I'm actually kind of mad about that one. Like out of all the videos, Lucifer, like I understand the ending being uneligible because I went full Devilman Crybaby on that ending.
Yeah. Oh.
If you people want to know where the original Dark Story went to, and just know, like when I said that, I had no idea that my Dark Stories would be as popular as they were at that time. And I was gonna try lighthearted, but I went back to Dark Stories because fuck it, let's get darker.
Let's see how Iko dies this time.
I want to get to berserk levels of darkness.
Here's the thing, you can easily make it that way. It's just depending on how much you want to have YouTube restrict all your videos.
That's the thing. Ideally, right now I'm straddling the line between too dark and YouTube okay.
Yeah.
I straddle that line every day with my videos.
That's why like going up to like a bunch of 14-year-old teenagers and being like, okay, so show me your wrists and let's see which one's the dark one.
Okay, no. No. It's literally just like, even Rogue wouldn't dive into the shadow that is the Crown Fiend. He'd just get pushed right back out.
Oh god, I can just imagine. We've only dipped our toes. Us at the being down, we have only dipped our toes. But we have never seen the full picture.
To all my fiends out there, you're amazing. You're breathtaking. I love you all. And just know the dark stories will continue. We will get more gruesome as time goes on. The ghoul one will be the darkest one to date. I promise you, you'll love it.
From what I've heard, you guys will not be disappointed at all.
Oh, no. For my Sasuke parts, for the Naruto collab with Hollow, no, just know Sasuke, he's on a good path right now. Just know, don't expect that to stay. Please don't. I've already given you forewarning in part 1.
Yeah.
Like, you have been warned at this point. And at this point, if you've subbed for any amount of time, you already know.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right.
I feel like we should get back to the topic.
All right. Let's get back to our next topic then. Manga reviews and talking about the new MHA chapter.
Oh yes. Okay, since manga reviews are going to be your thing, like starting with the next MHA chapter, and yes, people, he's gonna do it. Like as soon as the chapter releases, you'll get his review. Like, come on now, tell us. Like, what's your format going to be?
Well, I'm not too sure about that yet, but I'm basically just gonna have I'll just edit in the frames of each of the still shots. So basically, just like all the panels in, and I basically just give my reaction of reading through the whole chapter and breaking down what I see and how it can tie into the future later. Because the last chapter, oh my god, we got given so much, and also
that last
yeah.
Manga spoilers, like for you anime onlys. Yeah. So yeah,
We're
if you're
not,
anime only, you about to get spoiled because I give no fucks.
yeah, and well, I'll just say now, people who do not want to be spoiled about My Hero Academia, if they read the chapter.
Too late. Too late. Nana asked Deku to kill Shigaraki. There, you're spoiled.
Yeah, that was a big twist though when I found out. Well, not just the Shimura telling Deku this kind-hearted boy he is. Yeah,
Deku's potentially the last user of All for One.
One for All.
Not All for One. Gosh damn it, One for All. Fuck you, All for One.
I've had so many people. I know so many people that like get that mixed up. Yes, but that is.
Oh, it is super easy to get this mixed up. To get that mixed up, man.
Yeah. I'm sure it will happen to me in the future.
Even though like One for All kills its users, confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually
that's kind of.
It was very.
So
it was very surprising to figure out how that actual quirk worked because all we got told about was just stockpiles power and it gets stronger and stronger. But we got told that the user who had it the longest before All Might was full successor.
the fourth user, and he's the one that actually trained that quirk up to make it as strong as it actually is. Like, he was the one who actually trained it the most, and he died of young age.
Of old age.
Oh, I said what I said. Young age. He died at 40, my guy.
Yeah, he held the quirk for 18 years and died of old age.
And before he died, One for All cracked his face.
Oh, I thought the crack in his face was from a bear attack.
No, it stated One for All cracked his face before he died.
Oh. Me for misreading. Oh boy. Oh, that one. Yeah, and we found out the reason why All Might was such a prime candidate when he received it was because, just like Deku, he was quirkless.
He's quirkless.
And the reason why he's potentially going to be seen as the last successor is because there was the whole quirk factor of going out of control over the many generations because quirks and quirks. Yeah.
Basically, to summarize it and dumb it down, generations go by, less Dekus appear. Deku being quirkless, good thing. for having one for all. Because if you have a quirk and have one for all, think of it as a cup that's full, and then you add more onto it, and you just keep pouring and pouring. The water's overflowing, the glass is breaking. Eventually, it's going to shatter. But if you have a cup that's empty, you add one for all, you fill it up. But since less quirked people coming around, uh, not a good idea to pass it on.
Yes, and we have seen the faces of almost all of the severe successes,
Except for two.
two.
And one that looks awfully similar to Bakugo, even having his damn gauntlets.
Yes, and I was bickering with about that, saying, well, it could have been his remnants from having the. Yes.
One of those movies, man. Like, I ain't gonna sweat about that. Actually, hold up.
Yes, rising.
I can check that real. We will see moments. Movie, it better happen. But anyways, get back to the whole Bakugo thing. I'm saying it's not because it's an adult. It's literally an adult body, and the hair doesn't match because it's cut. But it does look like the time Best Jeanist combed Bakugo's hair. And it does look like he is wearing a pair of jeans as well. So he looks awfully similar to the time where Bakugo was entering with Best Jeanist. All I'm gonna say, just in an adult body.
You could say that the one for all can actually. Oh, well, actually, I just realized I kind of debunked my own debate by thinking about it. And I was thinking that one for all could still be inside the vessels, the holder's vessel. Basically, he had it for a split for like 20 minutes, returns back to Deku, and it still has a fragment of him, his fraction of his consciousness, like with all for one. Because we.
But at the same time, it seems like it shows the users in their prime, considering with the spiritualization of All Might happening in there. It's really looking like it's his younger form of when he got one for all that's being bestowed in there, not Small Might and not old man All Might or anything like that.
It seems to be with the quirks. It doesn't store their quirks information, but it stores the user's life force. They stated
pretty much, but at the same time, like the dude is too old to be Bakugo, and I don't see that being Bakugo. I hope that Bakugo's the reincarnation of that guy, though.
And I thought that
I would, since it is the second user, like the second user is the one we're talking about. So the second and third users haven't really been shown off.
Yes,
at all. Because all we've seen is the first, fourth, fifth, and sixth being Nana Shimura. And the seventh is All Might, of course, who is now coming to fruition. And then you have Deku. So 8 in total. And overall, like, I just want to see what's going to happen when Hawks finds out what One for All is. Like, I'm really curious to see if All Might's trying to cover for Deku again, or if All Might just said enough of this shit and just tells everyone.
Yeah, kind of might. I honestly, I hope they go into that direction because, if anything, it's going to be more of a drastic secret being revealed, and I think that would probably make Endeavor more open to what he did. Like, he's reflecting on his actions, but you'll see that he was definitely not the man he could have been.
Yeah, and honestly, though, Endeavor's still a piece of shit, but he's a reforming piece of shit. Like, I have to give him props. Like, I do like his character in general. Like in recent chapters, like he's a better person than like people that say, "Oh, Endeavor's still the same person." Like, come on, get that shit out of your head. No, he's changed. Like getting what he wanted handed to him like that left a sour taste in his mouth and has really made him change. So Endeavor, like, sure, he was like not the best father, but it was shown in the manga's latest chapters, mind you, like 2 chapters ago, or 3, whichever you prefer to say. But Endeavor was still trying with Toya when Ray gave up on the boy. So you tell me, is giving up on a child better than trying to steer them away from a self-destructive path and ultimately failing, but at least you tried? Like, come on now. And the whole reason why Endeavor, because we're already spoiling, so fuck it. The whole reason why Endeavor kept Shoto away from everyone else was because Toya literally tried to fucking murk Shoto as a baby.
Yeah, that was definitely very that was definitely very bad.
How the fuck was Toya not put in jail? He tried to murk his own brother. It was for Shoto's safety.
Yeah, well, I think the reason why Endeavor, excluded, didn't really press charges because, well, you could see the reason where he's coming from because he was being replaced, is what he thought.
He actually wasn't. It was like, sure, Endeavor wanted Shoto to be training growing up, but at the same time, it was just like Shoto's body was perfect for it. But like, Endeavor just didn't want his son Toya killing himself. Like, he didn't want him to kill himself at all, and like him yelling at him to stop what you're doing. Don't you realize what you're doing to your body? Like, come on.
Tried to get him to stop,
Endeavor's
but Endeavor instilled like, well, let's just say a mindset of if I cannot win, nobody else can.
for real. Like, Toya was a spoiled kid with daddy issues. Like, he just wanted to impress his father, and Endeavor made it clear that like to impress him, you really don't have to be a hero. Like, just like do good in your life, and you'll impress him. But Toya really didn't get that message.
Yeah.
Straight
Which is
to
quite unfortunate because he could have been like a great. Well, he probably wouldn't have been a hero because of his. Well, his quirk is very destructive on his own body, but using it in sparse amounts probably would have been a lot better.
To be honest, he would have been a perfect trainer and handler for Shoto.
Because he would have shown him the side effects of using his quirk, overusing his quirk, and balancing it out.
For real. Plus, he would have been able to make Shoto's time with Endeavor a lot more enjoyable.
Because he would have had a big brother to look up to besides Natsuo, which Natsuo was just trying to get away from Endeavor. And
Yeah, but I mean, Natsuo was kind of a bitch anyway.
yeah, he kind of ran away from problems, whereas, well, Shoto is trying to work towards them.
Yeah, Shoto's the best Todoroki, bar none. Fuck
What
all
about
y'all.
Ray?
Man, fuck Ray. She burnt Shoto's fucking face just because it looked like Endeavor.
Oh, sorry, I meant Fuyumi, but I got them mixed up.
Oh, Fuyumi, yeah. Fuyumi, best sister. Come on now. Like, She really stepped up. She would be an amazing mother. I'm just gonna say that now.
Yeah, she thanked Bakugo and Izuku just for being friends with him because of his personality.
I mean, Shoto, I can relate to Shoto because yeah, I was the quiet kid in school too, but yeah, like he just really wanted to be left alone.
Mm.
Like I can understand Shoto's personality because I can honestly relate a lot to
Yeah,
it.
especially probably why he's one of the most favorite characters because people don't often like being compared to everybody else.
I've had a in the past I've had a very rocky relationship with my family, so I can honestly really understand it.
Yeah, I know what you mean too because well, I've had a very bad thing, but instead of let's talking about who's got the worst family in life, let's probably go on to our next topic.
Yes, great transition because whatever we got, Shoto has a speed.
Yep. Alright. Now let's talk about future collabs or let's talk about the collabs you're currently doing.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about the what if Naruto and Sasuke were in MHA for a bit. Like I talked about this beginning of the video. If you're still here, kudos to you. You're a fucking trooper, my guy. You're fucking awesome. Or my girl, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't judge and I don't care. Uh, we're fiends. That's all we are. So get that in your head now. You're just a fiend, nothing else. But don't worry, you're my fiend. So you matter. Anyway, um, but just with that being said, like, yeah, the collab with that, like, my Sasuke part is probably gonna be out on Tuesday, and it's going to cover entrance exam, heroes versus villains, USJ, and then you'll have to head over to Hollows Panther. Like, I'll also have it in a playlist on my channel if you don't want to head over there, but I'll also put it in community tab. So it's whatever. You'll be redirected to his channel anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got set up for that one. Another collab that is still in the works is what if Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto all had personas? And that's one I'm working on. It's going to be a three-way collaboration with myself, What If Finisher, and Hollow Panther again. And he's learning from all of his, experiences with this collab, so he'll be way better in the next one, I assure you. And we'll make sure the next one is very, how can I put this? A lot better. And in that one, I'll be taking Shoto's path. So yeah, like Shoto, I just feel like he would fit my channel better than Bakugo or the Deku one
I should
because
explain the whole path thing, because that unless you would have made a video about that.
yeah, no, had no intentions to make a video on that path. But the path is that everything's going to take place in the same universe. There's going to be separate teams of people with personas. I'm not going to spoil their teams, but what I can tell you is the team for mine, if you guys would like to hear that, and I'll go ahead and I'll tell you their personas as well. And I'll go ahead and tell you the ships that I'm gonna have in there. If you guys want it, what should I? You think they want it?
I reckon I need it.
Okay, so for mine, you're gonna have Shota Todoroki, who's going to have the full Arcana, which if anyone's played Persona 5, like that's the Arcana that gives you the wild card and can hold more than one persona. Like Bakugo's gonna have the full, Deku's gonna have the full. That's not any big secret. But Shoto is going to have Orpheus as his starting persona. And we're actually going to have Orpheus evolve into Thanatos and then he'll evolve once more into Messiah. And outside of that, we decided to give them like 3 other personas that they can hold. And for Shoto, I'm giving him Alice, Satan, and Metatron. I kind of wanted to do like the whole angelic and demonic half and half. It would really work well with Shoto, I feel. And just keep in mind, Shoto will not have a quirk. He will be quirkless in this. And that's why the personas are prominent. Which the personas are going to work like they do in the Persona 2 Innocent Sin game, where you can summon them in the real world. Because I don't feel like doing the whole Dark Hour bullshit or the TV bullshit or the fucking metaverse. Like, I'm not a big fan of those. Like, if you know me, you know I love Persona 2 more than any other Persona game. So, but on Shoto's team, you will have Mei, Tokiyami, Ibara, and Momo. And for the ships, you will have Shoto X Mei and Tokiyami X Ibara. So for Momo, but Shoto might make an exception and have 2 chicks instead. Who knows? But it's time to talk about the supporting cast personas. So Mei is going to be the priestess arcana, and she will have Lucia. Tokiyami will have the Moon Arcana, and his persona will be Tsukuyomi. Ibara will be the Empress Arcana, and I'm about to butcher this name, so just a heads up. But her persona is Penthesia. I hope I said that right. But Momo will be the Fortune Arcana, and her persona will be Aridane. So yes, you guys can look those up because we're not going to put pictures of them.
Yeah, that's way too much editing for what it's worth.
Yeah, this is a podcast. Like, just chill.
Yeah. Oh, I've currently got my podcast pictures up on like Paint right now, so I don't think I'm doing the best job at that. Oh, but yeah.
My picture's just going. It's just there. Yeah. No, but I really do enjoy making these thumbnails for this. Like, I do enjoy it.
I had to learn from the master because I cannot figure out how you do it so easily. Then again, it does come with time.
It comes with practice. Shout out to Zother. He's the one that actually taught me the basics, and then I just expanded upon it.
Must hand your teaching down.
Oh yeah, like I already said, like I'm already teaching you, so it's just gonna take time for you to master
It's gonna take a while, but yeah.
You're better. You're better at it than Hollow is.
At least I can at least attempt to make a thumbnail at the start on my own. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst.
No, I did end up making your thumbnail, but it really was like a lot of your own efforts. I just put the finishing touches and made it pop.
And so I already know they got the images and whatnot cropped out, and well,
Yeah, but so what collaborations you got going on? Like any future collabs you want to do? Obviously, besides this podcast that we're gonna be rocking, because yeah, me and Underworld, we are going to be doing these podcasts. Like we're gonna be the 2 people that's mainly rocking this podcast. If anyone else wants to jump on, like we're cool with it. But me and Underworld are always going to be on here. We'll have different topics every week, but and this it might come up with a better name. But let us know. Comment down below in each video's comment sections. Give us a name for this podcast.
yes, I agree, and I reckon just looking. Well, I'll look in my comments, and we'll look in your comments, and we'll pull them together and put them on. Probably like poll on Twitter.
Like, yeah, the most upvoted. So not the most, commented, but the most upvoted name will go on each person's. Will go on a Twitter poll on Underworld's Twitter. We'll do that one. Well, we won't have it on my Twitter this time around, but yeah.
I've got linked to my. I'll have to put my Twitter handle into the.
We'll have his Twitter linked in the description below.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, go ahead. Like tell us what collabs you got that you would want to.
Well, after hearing about all the, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to try and do the collaboration started straight away, I'm probably going to focus first and foremost on trying to get my own content out first before I start doing collaborations. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do them. Maybe after a couple of weeks and after I've got myself established my own content, I might look to come to you to see if any ideas you want to work with, or even Hollow, because sometimes just doing it with other people can be more beneficial. But I'll need to think of an idea first, and this all takes time to come up with and get the ground rules, because obviously you know that more than anybody else.
Oh, trust me, I do know, and I'm always open for collaborations. Like, just hit me up. Like, you people know. Just don't comment underneath the videos asking for a collab. Either hit me up in Discord DMs or my Twitter DMs. Links in the description below. Because if I see people who just want to like say, "Hey, you want to do a collab?" like on YouTube comments, I'm just like, I got no way to contact you, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to plan a fucking what if in the YouTube comment section. That's unprofessional as fuck. Like, I'm unprofessional as fuck, but that's a whole new level of unprofessional as fuck.
Yeah. Oh no, I can just imagine trying to.
I at least got my self-respect.
A little bit, but it's there.
Oh yeah. And that's not shade at anybody. I'm just saying it's happened more times than once. So I just gotta
Just gonna put it out though.
yeah. It's not. I'm not throwing shade at anybody, so don't even take it that way.
Well, yes, so that.
But yeah, I don't care. I don't care how big or how small your YouTube channel is. Like,
If you're willing,
as long as you got a good idea to bring to me.
yeah, as long as you got the idea and you want to put the work ethic towards it.
Yeah, 'cause you guys can obviously tell from like the collabs I've done. I've done it with like channels as big as Other, and I've done it like as small as Hollow. So yeah, I'm really not picky.
It's just you need to have just have a mindset of, hey, I want to work with this guy and I just want to have fun, instead of just doing like, oh, how many likes can we get? Because that's not the ultimate goal of these things.
No.
It's just to have fun, try and make an idea with other people.
It's to make my day a little bit better and to hopefully make your days a little bit better as well. Like that's the ultimate goal. If I can make you guys smile, laugh, or just sit there and think like, "Damn, that's some deep shit," I've done my job.
Oh, I think it'd be really just fun to do. Like, we just get a bunch of content creators, Carly with 380 stream.
That would be fun.
And we keep talking about it, but we don't have enough people to do it. And now that me and Hollow are obviously into it, and there's some people who want to join as well, but we can start up from there, and even just some of our friends who we know. Because, oh god, Chrono is ever funny when he does that shit.
Chrono would be down as fuck for that.
Any reason to start like making jokes on there? Oh.
My gosh. We need like also you guys waifu wars will become a thing. So look out for that. Not anytime soon, mind you. Once we get a few more people on this podcast, there will be a waifu wars episode.
Yeah. We just like, what's your opinion on Uraraka? And like, then we'll just have Kangaroo be like, fucking trash.
She's fucking trash.
Oh god. If only I could borrow mine.
That would literally be Chrono right there. He would actually do that to the mic.
Be like a heavy metal singer, just being like, just whipping his hair around. It's like trash.
I could see Chrono doing that on the other side of his computer.
Oh, so quickly jumping from.
He's gonna watch this and just be like, "I didn't know I came here to be disrespected." We love you, Chrono.
We love you. Using all. Well, that if whoever knows Chrono get that joke, but let's jump from talking about collabs with content creators to what content creators we've watched from recently, or who we've liked watching.
Okay, Prince, you going on first? Like, Underworld. Like, go ahead and you take center stage on this one.
Well, yeah, until recently I was the viewer, not the creator.
Yeah. So perfect experience for you.
Yeah, well, two people obviously got a shout out first before foremost. I can't speak right now. The dumb Australian is coming through.
It's all those kangaroo fights you've been.
Yeah, all those concussions are not very good for you. Yeah, but the first thing we've got to shout out obviously is Holy Panther, because even though he is just starting out, he is trying his best, and just give him a little time, and you'll obviously love his content. And I like his whole originality with I'm pretty sure there's people who would have done Ruby. He wants to try and do his own thing, and I see that with my content because I want to try and do something else that nobody else has done. And
yeah, you always want to make yourself seem fucking original at first, and keep that originality all the way through, because it's like originality is something that is so like oftentimes overlooked. It's fucking tragic. Green Goblin, there was not a single person that did Green Goblin, and that kind of made me mad. But I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna be.
It's so much better than when Solo Leveling just started going, like, blew up, and everybody was just making what ifs about that.
Yeah.
It's like, I love the series so much, but I just can't see it done in that way. Because it was always the same thing. He gets the power, he acts cool, he gets the girl, and we have a good day. There was no story behind it. It was just a, let's just say, recount of sorts, or just a reskin version. It's like every damn isekai protagonist. It's just reskin. They all look the same. They're all Kirito.
And that's a Saturday morning cartoon, kids.
It's like I don't want my content to just turn out to copy paste. It has the same formula. It's like follow the anime, and we don't do anything else but the anime. Because hell, I want to have my content go into the manga, or even past the manga if I want to. If I want to try and be more creative about what's going to happen. And that's what I want to try and do. We're not here to talk about me though. We obviously gotta give props to the one and only Crown Fiend, because my guy, you've been pumping out good shit, but nobody listens, which I find disrespectful.
Literally, most of my comments are telling me how underrated I am. So
I know, and it's just infuriating, because a man with passion is probably one of the best things to watch, and it just gets flushed on the drain because it's not he gets the girl, has a bit of bedtime sparring. That's about it. That's just yeah.
Nah, I like to build that shit up. Like, yeah, I want you to fucking second guess. Is this shit actually gonna work out? Like, what's gonna happen? Like with Cobra, you all thought it was gonna be Jiro. It's like I killed her. And in Grimjow, oh shit, Deku dies? Yeah, he fucking dead. I don't kid around. Like
It's not.
no character is safe in my what ifs. Like, just because he's the main character doesn't mean I won't kill him off.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the main character can't die because this motherfucker ain't Shiro Emiya. He ain't gonna live forever because heroes die when they are killed.
Ugh. I mean, literally, like, with me, I don't believe in a thing called plot armor. Like, if the story called for a character dying, they're gonna die.
Mm.
And it's as simple as that. I don't have any regrets on pulling the triggers on any of my what ifs, certain characters. I definitely don't feel bad about pulling the trigger on Inko so many times.
Yeah, it's often like Hisashi died or Hisashi walked out. Just as you mentioned Hisashi, it's like, man, sometimes you gotta let the dad shine. It's not all about the women in this shit. Want equality, we'll give you fucking equality.
No, it's a staple on my channel. We have to put Inko in a coffin.
Yeah, and my man with the fucking grim jar opening is like, these hands are ready to eat for everybody. You're about to get a taste. It just knocks out.
Uraka got her shit broken.
You got that shit slapped. She was
Eden literally got his screen time canceled.
just fucking bonk out of the just and into the hospital bed, and
No.
that was I
Fucking Demi-Fiend Deku with Cerberus just tearing a piece out of Bakugo's fucking flesh.
yeah, just like
Roasting Kirishima. Literally with fire. Like, Cerberus spit out fire on that
I
man.
know. Oh, it was hilarious just to see just like fucking just Deku just made him like, come here, Baku bitch, come here.
The best part is, like, I script none of my videos. That's all just off the top of the dome.
See, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could play a good story and just have nothing scripted. You just have an idea and you just roll with it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Sometimes I don't even have an idea.
Sometimes you're like, fuck it, I gotta record something and I have to make up something on top of my head.
Yeah. Most people see that as unprofessional, but I am the most brilliant unprofessional you will ever meet.
Sometimes being unprofessional is what people need.
For real. Like, don't take it too seriously, man. It's just a what if.
It's like it's my story. It's not the canon. You can go be shitty at horror cookie.
Yeah, don't bring that shit here. Like, if you do, I'm gonna read it. I'm not gonna reply to it, but I'm gonna laugh at it.
It's like hell got my first. Like we were just fucking laughing when we heard we got dislikes on our videos. Hell, during the stream we saw the premiere of the collaboration. We saw that the dislike got hit within like the first 20 minutes, and we were just boy laughing. It's like, there he is. There's a guy that hates our videos.
Oh, I love to watch my premieres and wait for the hater to show up because it always happens. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. To the hater out there, I know you're watching this because you watch all my shit. You just like all my videos. So, whoever you are, thank you. Thank you. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing, man. Oh shit. This is probably the most I've laughed in a single video.
Yeah. Oh no, honestly, that's just what it needs to be. Just more laughs, have a fun time.
That's what this podcast is for. Like, I can't keep being dark. I'm dark by default. Like, that's just my personality. But I do laugh and have some fun. Like, don't think I'm depressed or anything. I'm not. It's literally just like I love dark stories.
Yeah.
That's where I get my
You
fun.
fucking loved Berserk as a child, didn't you?
Uh, yes.
Uh,
My first one was it was Berserk. Then it was Hellsing Ultimate. And as soon as Goblin Slayer aired, I started watching that. I watched the original Devilman, and then I watched Devilman Crybaby.
oh yeah. Everybody remembers the titty rip scene.
Oh man, have you watched the anime Kite?
No.
It's a 2-episode deal. It is fucking amazing.
That should remind me of Vampire Hunter.
If you have Crunchyroll or Verve, like it's on
we
Verve.
don't have Verve in Australia because Australia never gets anything good. You never get anything good in this world.
Gosh damn.
We only got Amazon like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might need to be a Pirate of the Caribbean, my man.
And I'm about to go rape Africa for all that has. They got more than us at the moment. They got better Wi-Fi than we do. Better economy.
You guys are literally like, I don't know. There's something that just hates Australia. You guys have been through it the most,
It's like,
though.
oh no,
Fires everywhere. You guys have the worst animal problem I've ever seen.
It's statistically like at least once a year you'll have about 4 brown snakes. Like, you have about 4 brown snakes a year in your backyard alone, and they're the thing that kills people the most. Like, they're not the deadliest snake we have because that's the inland taipan, but you're dead within like fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, you guys got kangaroos that just want to square up and beat your ass.
Oh, have you seen that video of the guy that was landing down on his parachute and he got attacked by 2 kangaroos?
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: those things will be in the middle. Those things cause more car accidents than anything, and there's more kangaroos. I think there's about like 38 million kangaroos in Australia.
Okay, I have to ask, what was it like fighting a kangaroo?
A lot more muscular than anything now, and they like to kick you with your back legs.
At least you didn't get ganged up on.
Oh, I'm just glad because they're short little fuckers, but they are very strong.
Yeah, that they are. Like, if you guys like, don't think all kangaroos are fucking Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, they're not. It's just some of them are very aggressive. It's usually the males though.
I promise you, your kangaroos trained Ippo Makanauchi, didn't they?
Oh yes, that's where we got the secrets.
You guys heard it here first. If you want to learn to box like Ippo Makanauchi, go fight a fucking kangaroo.
Oh.
We are not responsible for any harm, bodily injury, or death.
Or just getting absolutely shit-faced by a kangaroo.
Okay, we're getting off topic.
Honestly, that's what it's like. I reckon we probably about at the end of our recording. So I reckon we should.
I still gotta go. I still gotta go through my people that I've watched, and honestly, Masako X, like he's what really got me into doing what ifs. Like Masako X, because I've watched a lot of his what ifs, and he penned this phrase that I say to anyone who asks if they can use some of my ideas. It's just like, nobody owns an idea. Like, as long as you change up the story, go for it. Like, who cares? Ideas aren't trademarked by anybody or none of that. Just make it your own and you're good, because like people are often in the what if community like kind of territorial when it comes to what ifs. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I could just start up a series to fucking tomorrow, and someone could come out with the exact same fucking title, and I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not basing my happiness off of what other people are doing. It's like, you have an idea. Sure. Another person's going to get that idea eventually. So, I mean, go for it, but keep it original. Man. Like, that's the best advice. Like that's what really got me thinking about this stuff. Like, if it probably wasn't for Moscow X being the amazing dude that he is, like I probably would not have been doing any of these type of what ifs at all. And I know he's mainly Dragon Ball what ifs, but I mean like the dude does some really good stories, and I really do like them. I mean, like, his whole fan base is just like amazing on top of that. So like that and plus Ultraman, plus Ultraman really you really can't think about what is and not immediately have one of your thoughts going to, you know, uh plus Ultraman because like he does great what ifs on top of that. Like it's honestly amazing. And like I watched Ravenclaw's videos
Yeah.
here and there, and like he does have good ideas. Like he really does, and a lot of them are like really original and thought out. But he does have great ideas as well. And Zether, he's another one who's really good, and uh, he's he's finally got his wish and overtook me in sub counts, but I really don't care too much about that. So yeah, enjoy your little victories, other. You earned it, man. Like seriously. But yeah, those are some of the most prominent ones that come to mind. Besides, like, What If Universe as well, which I'm actually reaching a goal of mine, which is catching up to What If Universe. So I'm actually pretty happy about that one. But yeah, that's actually pretty much all I got.
Oh, there should be I've got the one name like actually what if that I've watched before that isn't just YouTube. There's one guy that I found he's not small but he does very good. That is Blue Crown.
I have actually, I really haven't even heard of him.
Yeah, because he's very small, but I like his he did What If Deku Was Abandoned, and I love that series as well as What If He Was From Another World. What had the ability?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Also, I forgot to mention about Vibe Kage. He also does some good. He has a lot of good ideas. Mm, yeah, like Vibe Kage also. Wait, I'm honestly surprised Vibe Kage even sees the stuff I put out. Like, I'm honestly surprised at that. Like, yeah, I'm honestly really surprised with that one. But for those of you that actually stuck around this far, I actually have some exciting news to give you guys. So I recently made a poll asking what if do you guys want me to be remaking, and I'm here to declare a winner. So the winner is What If Deku Was the Son of Zeus. That one will be getting a remake. So I hope you guys will be ready for that. It'll be later on. I can't give you a definite date right now, but I will definitely be putting my heart and soul into this. Zeus really helped me blow up, so and it's honestly what led to Smoker. So I'm going to be putting so much care into this one whenever it starts. And when it does start, I can't promise that any series going at that time. That's why I'm kind of trying to wrap all of my ongoing series up because I really just want to sit down and focus on Zeus because that was a great what if I did, and it's one of my favorite stories to do. And some things will change. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm just keeping the stories. No, I'm redoing the story from scratch. Some things will be kept the same. Some things will be kept different. You don't know, but like it's going to be more emotional driven, and I'm really going to try to convey like the actual consequences of actions. And like I say, nobody is safe. So thank you guys for sticking around to this far, and you just got first news, because I'm not going to put this announcement in any of my other videos. So yeah, go wild in the comment section if you actually got to this far. Comment Zeus.
All right.
So Underworld, you got any announcements you want to make?
I have not got any announcements as of yet, but I'd just like to say thank you for joining me on today's podcast, and let's wrap it up.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this is a podcast that me and Underworld are doing together. Like, it's not just like, oh, it's my thing or him thing. No, this is a thing that we do together, and we're just gonna keep rolling. Like, I don't care what views this gets. Like, I had fun with this. I'm gonna keep it rolling. Like, this is a staple to the channel now. So I can't wait to see what names you guys got. So yeah, thank you guys. As always, I've been the Crown Fiend,
and I have been King of the Underworld. And we'll see you next time.
Peace. I'm gonna have to cut out this last part because I need to.
It takes a while for it to stop.
Yeah.
God, I just hope
That I'll tell you when it's finally stopped though.
I just hope